Hello everyone! Welcome to another Let's Play. My name is Anna Mardal and this is The Crown and the Flame, Book 2, Chapter 11. Can Val survive being handmaid to Zenobia, the most demanding, ruthless, and unpredictable member of the Navraki family? I am really glad, can I just say, that we're doing this chapter as Val. We know, that the game has no problem with zipping around from different points of view because we've done this before in the past, especially to get people's backstories. And I think in the format of a game, it works really well, better than like a novel where you'd suddenly leap into somebody's point of view, which you can do in a novel, don't get me wrong. But in novels, I tend to prefer to stick with one or maybe two points of view and not just leap into different people randomly. But I think in a game format, it works really well because there's short little one-off chapters and you're able to very easily see who you're in and what they're doing and everything. You've got that extra pictorial framework to work with. So I think in a game it works really well. So I'm really glad we're using Val. One of my complaints I've had for book 2 is that Kenna is being used almost too much in places where it doesn't really make sense to use her because she'd be too recognizable or, blah, 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 blah. And she had actually proposed being Zenobia's handmaiden, and that was just going to break all my immersion whatsoever because, no, that's stupid. She would be recognized. What I loved was that the adders said, no, that's stupid. You would be recognized. And so now we have Val, which makes so much more sense, at least in the sense that, what's the word I'm looking for? I've lost my train of thought. My train of thought was that Val is a much more sensible handmaiden choice than Kenna, just based on recognizability alone. Now, having said that, I think there's probably somebody else who would be even better. Val is a mercenary and probably doesn't know how to handmaiden very well. And honestly, I'm having to suspend disbelief a little bit for all this because not usually, but my historian stuff is very Tudor England focused. So, and obviously this isn't Tudor England, and it's actually its own fantasy world, so the rules can be whatever they want to be. But in a lot of societies, being that close to the queen was something that, like, noble daughters wanted as a job, to, ingratiate themselves and get to know her and maybe make a good marriage, good match. Also, your family might want you to feed any information you overhear back to them. This wasn't just something that some random person on the street, yes, go hire me a handmaiden from the handmaiden store, But, okay, fine, let's go for it. Anyway, wow, that was a long introduction. I'm sorry. Let's go. I ramble a lot, and I try to do better each time, and it just never happens. Chapter 11, The Navraki Handmaiden. Now playing as Val. Oh, she even has a different color. She's purple. Oh, hold on, just a second. At your camp, just outside of Lycos, several of your companions listen in as Adder prepares you for the mission. Do you really think anyone is going to believe that I'm some prissy lady's maid? You'll have to do some convincing, but we can get you to at least look the part. I've obtained a handmaiden dress for you that matches the kind worn in the castle. Adder hands you a cloth-wrapped package. You open it to reveal a gleaming red gown. Val is going to wear that? It's gorgeous. You weren't seriously expecting me to put that on. Oh, my dear Valentina, I expect you'll pull it off nicely. Hells! Raiden, you told her my name? Raiden? Spill another secret, it'll be the last thing you do. Sleep with one eye open, fancy man. Do you want to get punched in the face? Sleep with one eye open, fancy man. My apologies, Val. I did not intend to betray your trust. Don't be too hard on him. It was in service of the mission. Val is hardly a fitting name for a lady's maid. You'll go by your full name. Zenobia will take you more seriously that way. Now, come on. Get into your disguise. Ooh, I can help. I can do her hair. What's wrong with my hair? Oh, sweetie. I don't even know where to start. I love Annalise so much. But I promise, when we're done, you won't even recognize yourself. Great. I guess I don't have a choice, do I? Nope. Valentina, it's time to get into your disguise. Oh my gosh. She looks amazing. Look at her. Look at the dress. Look at the necklace. Look at her hair. Oh my gosh. Grudgingly accept. Shut up. She's gorgeous. Ugh. Val. You don't even look like Val anymore. I'm so glad I lived long enough to see this happen. You look beautiful. You should dress like this every day. Just so you know, I'm not happy about any of this. Now you look the part, but you must learn your cover story. Here are your letters of recommendation and identification. Oh boy, reading! Can someone just tell me what I need to know? Whitlock takes the documents from Adder and flips through them. Let's see. You're a handmaiden from Fedoria. You've had 11 years of experience. Your lady lost her fortune and she could no longer afford your services. 11 years? You couldn't have made it a couple weeks? My dear, Zenobia Navraki is the princess of Lycos. To get this placement, you need to be an expert, and so you are one. If you have information for us, hang this yellow ribbon outside Zenobia's window. We'll send someone to meet you at the east gate at sundown. If you're in danger, hang this red ribbon, and we'll come sooner. Any last words before we send you off, Val? You guys all owe me big time for this. We're never gonna speak of this again. Next one to laugh gets a sword in their chest. You guys all owe me big time for this. Whitlock's already started composing a ballad in your honor. With flowing hair and gilded gown, so left Valentina, the most feared, the most revered, meaner than a hyena. That's actually not bad. Inventing is only one of my many talents. Seriously, be careful, Val. Lycos is dangerous, and you're going straight into Zenobia's den. Don't worry, I can take care of myself, even dressed like this. Just come back in one piece, okay? Is that in order? Yes. Then I'll be back before you know it. She's so pretty. Oh. Tutorial. Some choices increase Val's cunning score. It's a little hyena. Higher cunning will increase your army score and give you an edge in the next chapter. Hyenas are great. By the way, like, I watched a really good hyena documentary once. They're, like, way better than lions. The Lion King was just filthy lion propaganda. Hyenas are, like, they're good hunters, okay? They aren't just stealers and scavengers. In fact, sometimes lions steal from them, okay? And they also have, like, extremely complicated genitals and mating. Like, all of them have penises. And I don't really know how that works, actually. And, like, the girl hyenas are in charge. It's a matriarchy. And, like, literally, the hyenas can only mate if the girl is happy with her partner. It's, like, impossible for
a boy hyena to force himself on her because the genitals are so complex they have to be cooperative. And so hyena culture is like matriarchal and there's no rape whatsoever, and I don't think it's peaceful. That's the one downside. I do think they still kind of squabble like animals do. But anyway, they sound awesome. So, and now I'm thinking that maybe they should be like hyenas should be like trans animals, like how seahorses are trans and butterflies are trans. Hyenas should be trans too. So, anyway, sorry. I'm so excited about being non-binary that I get all excited and I want to trans everything. So trans all the things. Sorry. Sometimes whenever I get on these rambles, I stop the video and just start the whole thing over. But I can't because I can't start the whole darn chapter over. So I'm locked in with the keys. So we'll just keep going. I'm sorry. Where was I? I read the tutorial. Okay, we're good. Oh, pretty. I love getting new art. Later, after a nerve-wracking journey into the heart of Lycos, a soldier escorts you to the bedchamber of Zenobia Navraki. You take a deep breath. Okay, Val, you can do this. All you have to do is talk like Annalise, and giggle, and flip your hair around a lot. And do everything counter to all of your instincts. Here you are. Good luck. Believe me, with Princess Zenobia, you'll need all the luck you can get. Oh, yeah? The soldier cocks his head, eyeing you suspiciously. I meant, Oh, is that so? Please tell me more. You sound like you know so much about this place. Well, I probably shouldn't say anything, but you seem nice enough. Rumor says Zenobia had her last handmaiden beheaded because the woman pricked her with a pin. Oh, gods. Suddenly, the door is thrown open, and Princess Zenobia Navraki strides into the room. Oh, there you are! You must be my new handmaiden. The soldier hands her documents to Zenobia and, bowing, leaves the room. Zenobia lazily flips through the papers. These papers look strange. Where are you from? I came from Fedoria. Oh, yes, Fedoria. They do have the strangest ways of doing things there. Our ways are unique, yes. So you've had 11 years of experience. That's quite a long time. Why aren't you working for your previous lady anymore? What happened to her? My lady lost her fortune. I do love a good story of someone's ruin. Go on. Go on? Yes, tell me more. I want all the juicy details. I'm starved for gossip. My lady lost her fortune because she made a poor investment, or her husband cast her out. Well, she wanted gossip, so her husband cast her out. Oh, that sounds intriguing. Why'd he do that? She was discovered with one of his knights. This is getting good. Tell me more. Well, my lady's husband caught them together in a state of undress. No. Yes, he cast them both out immediately. They were sent into exile, and that was the last I ever saw of her. Oh, far more merciful than I would have been. Enough talk. You may begin undressing me. I want to change before dinner. Zenobia holds out her hand, which gleams with jeweled rings and twinkling bracelets. I bet each of these is worth a small fortune.
You reach out and begin taking the rings off of Zenobia's hand. Stay focused, don't steal anything. Even though it kills you inside, you refrain from stealing anything. Instead, you place each item in a padded jewelry box. There, that's the last one. Zenobia selects a few new items from her wardrobe and then assembles her gown. Valentina, fetch me a bustier. I want to look my best tonight. You look over to where Zenobia gestures and see a pile of frilly things with no discernible purpose strewn over her bed. We've got bustier, maybe? Bustier, maybe. And wait, bustier, maybe. Which one is the right one? This is not a bustier, that's a bra. That's a corset. I think a bustier actually does have to have the cups in addition to the corsetiness. I think. Oh god. Yes. Here's the bustier. Hurry up, I don't want this to take all day. As you lace the bustier up, Zenobia sucks in her breath. I've never had a handmaiden so slow at lacing up a bustier. My last lady didn't use a bustier, so this isn't my specialty. What are you good at, exactly? I was renowned for my skill at appraising jewelry. Oh! Yes! I've got an excellent eye for gems. Truly. Let me test your skills. What do you think of this ring my father gave me for my 15th birthday? Zenobia holds up a ruby ring. Ah, flawless stone. Very skillfully cut. And the setting is exquisite work. This ring is a true work of art. And this diamond bracelet that a merchant swore to me came straight from Aurelia. Zenobia holds out the bracelet and you squint at it. Fake. Very good, Valentina. You knew? Of course! That's why I slit the merchant's throat. The bracelet is rather pretty though, so I kept it. I wish I still had my favorite necklace to show you, but someone stole it from me. Just then, you hear a banging on the door. You quickly open it and find a soldier there. You know, Ada probably would have gotten more money if she'd sold it back to Zenobia, but I don't know how you safely arrange that. Ugh. Doesn't Helene handle all of you, so I don't have to? Princess, Helene has left the castle. Liar! She'd never disobey me. We've confirmed it. She was spotted leaving the city. It seems she's deserted us. And I'm afraid she's taken 100 of her soldiers with her. Why, that miserable, two-faced, lying wretch! I'll force her into my fighting pit for this. No, first I'll give her to Hex. Then I'll throw what's left of her into the pit. Then I'll... Wait, why are you still standing there? I'm awaiting your commands. My commands? In Helene's absence, who commands the army, if not you? I mean, of course I'll command the army. Anyway, isn't it obvious what you need to do? Go find her! Yes, at once, Princess. But how many soldiers should we send? And should we station a guard around the castle? Fine! Looks like I'm going to have to do everything myself around here. Zenobia storms off with the guard, who hastens to keep pace with her. Well, They've really fallen apart without Helene. Ken is gonna want to hear about this. And with the guards all looking for Helene, this is a perfect chance for me to do a little snooping. After putting the yellow ribbon in Zenobia's window to signal the others, you sneak through the palace looking for Hex's lab. You wander through the empty halls, listening at doors and peering through keyholes until... Aha! I see a weird machine and tubes. This must be the place. You try the door, but find it locked. Hells, why is nothing ever easy? I'll have to pick the lock. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Pulling a hairpin from your brown curls, you slide it into the lock. After a few minutes of careful fiddling, the door swings open. I should always wear these hairpin things. Inside Hex's lab, sinister machines emitting eerie lights loom over you from every side. Oh, creepy. What is all this stuff? Against the back wall, a tall bookshelf lined with tiny glass bottles grabs your attention. The bottles are filled with strange, multicolored liquids. Shiny. Wonder what these are. Might be worth something. You pick up a bottle full of pale bluish liquid. I'll put it back. Better not. Gingerly, you put the bottle back on the shelf. I bet half the things in here will boil my skin or turn me into a frog or something. A drawing desk near the stairs catches your eye. You walk up to it, examining the detailed diagrams laid out on large pieces of paper. This looks promising. Gathering up the papers, you spot another sheet of plans lying on the work table. Aha! Now this has super weapon written all over it. Wow, literally. You grab the edge of the paper and pull, sending a delicate metal contraption toppling off the table. Catch it! Your hand snaps out, catching the contraption just before it hits the ground. Phew, that was too close. You pick up the weapon plans from the table and put the object back in its place. Probably time to get out of here. A sudden noise makes you jump and you nearly drop your stack of papers. What in the... You whirl around, searching for the noise again. You hear it again, a faint burbling coming from a large tank in the corner. Moving closer to the tank, something small and purple suddenly swims into view. What? No. Ah! Whoa! Oh, hells. I'm sorry, little guy. Please don't be scared. You notice a piece of paper stuck to the base of the tank, covered in neat, narrow writing. Kraken, juvenile, captured in shallows of wolf's mouth. Poor thing. That Hex has weird experiments planned for you. Rescue the baby Kraken. You'll gain a monstrous ally for the final battle. Oh, alright. Do I get to name him? Give me a minute. I'll get you out. Setting the papers down, you grab an empty glass jar from a shelf. You then climb up the stairs and pry the top of the tank open. You reach down inside the tank. Straining, you manage only to scoop some water into the jar, the tiny creature just out of reach. Hang in there, little guy. The baby Kraken grabs onto your arms and several tiny tentacles pulls itself out of the water. Whoa! It happily drops itself into the jar. Looks like I'm not the only one eager to get out of this place. Alright, now it really is time to go. You roll up the stack of papers and tuck them under your arm. Cradling the Kraken's jar in both hands, you head for the lab door, only to find someone already standing in your way. Uh-oh. Princess! Well, I can't wait to hear the explanation for this one. Uh-oh. Chapter progress. You disguised yourself as Zenobia's handmaiden. You infiltrated Hex's secret laboratory inside the Lycos castle. You rescued an adorable baby Kraken. and wonder what he'll look like all grown up. You are sneaky as a wily fox. You've earned 8 of 8 cunning squirrel points. You have an edge in the next chapter. Okay. Kraken, alive and recruited. But not for long, right? Zenobia's just going to take him and put him right back in the tank, right? Harmony scored 230 out of 230. Okay, so that was chapter 11. That was really fast. Was that really fast? I think it was really fast. Maybe it wasn't. It probably would have been faster if I hadn't rambled so much about hyenas. I don't know any Kraken facts. Sorry. Stop kicking that. Kitty, no. Do not kick that. No. No. We do not kick. It makes noises. All right. And now I forgot what I was talking about. Are you happy? You look happy. Crown and the Flame, Book 2, Chapter 11. Anna Mardal. Thank you. Playlist. Long. Sorry. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.